And before I know it, I will be in surgery. Hi everybody, good morning. Today is Friday, September 15th, and it is surgery day. I am getting my diverting ileostomy today, and so I have my stomach right there marked. That's where my stoma is gonna be. My ostomy nurse came in and showed me the different bags and all that jazz. So we should be going down within the next hour and a half to 3 hours, just depends on the schedule. They could be behind or it could be fairly quick. The surgery will take about 2 to 3 hours depending on if they end up having to do it open or laparoscopic. My biggest concern right now is just pain management. We had a little bit of a misunderstanding this morning, so I'm hoping that my mom being here, mom's here by the way, that my mom being here will help them understand what we've gone through, what works, what doesn't. I am getting nervous. I am also just hoping that it'll relieve any symptom. I don't even care if it's only like 5%. That's better than nothing, so I'm hoping for anything. And right now, I am Googling like ostomy products, like ostomy underwear that cover the ostomy bag covers, stuff like that, to make it a little, one, to pass time, but two, to make it a little more feminine and less gross. Alright, Mom, do I have your agreements that you will vlog for me while I'm in surgery? Just say, do a little update.
Okay.
And after, maybe Dad will do it.
Sure. Well, one of us will do it.
You guys have to trade off, because I promised the people that you guys would, so you have to. Thumbs up? Mom has a cold, so she really shouldn't be around me with my counts being so low, but I'm having surgery today. I want my mom with me. So, oh well. She stayed at a hotel last night in this town because there's only enough room for one cot. So she stayed but in a hotel. And did you get a good sleep?
Pretty good.
Pretty good sleep. And I'm glad we did that, because it just would have been too much on her for her to drive over last night just to do one thing, then drive back, then drive again at like 8 in the morning. There's like 2 hours traffic. Just would have been so chaotic. So I'm glad I found the hotel for her to stay at. And I can tell I'm nervous because now I'm starting to ramble. So I'm gonna go and I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Maybe I'll be in pre-op then. Well, pre-op called and said they're ready to take me, so packing up, and then transport's gonna take me down. And before I know it, I will be in surgery. How are you feeling? Ready?
Yes. Well, let's do
this thing. Alright, well, we are going back. I am in my gown, talked to anesthesia, talked to surgeon, the colorectal surgeon, and going back. Took a picture with my last free stoma free belly, and when I wake up I will have a stoma from my ileostomy. So let's see how this goes. Maybe promise to vlog from me.
Well, either way, like
Thanks. Dad's just sitting quietly over there doing his work on his computer, and there's a really odd movie on TV that's sort of freaky, even though there's no sound on. Catch you on the flip side.
Hi Julia, it's Mom, and I'm sitting here with Dad. and we're in the waiting room. You asked me to post while you're getting your surgery, so it's been about maybe 5 minutes since you've been in there. So I thought you might enjoy seeing the waiting room. So why don't you come with me? First of all, it's very quiet in here, and they have kind of pretty comfy chairs, like little sofas. There's a nice pretty view of the trees, and then there's also some coffee machine, which is really important. You can get pretty much anything, and what's really, really important is right there, chocolate. They have cappuccino, espresso, tea, and coffee. You can get anything you want. They also have, look at all these different coffees they have. They've got decaf, house blend, they've got
hazelnut, woohoo! They've got French vanilla. These smell so good. I really like the hazelnut one. And then they've got regular house blend.
over here they have hot chocolate and Lipton tea, even arts and leisure. Oh, and look, they even have coloring and logic problems. So maybe I'll ask Dad a couple. I'm gonna take one of these and ask Dad if he can help me figure out a couple logic problems. Oh look, and there's also a crossword puzzle. But first I gotta get some hot chocolate. Be right back. Okay, well, that was embarrassing. I tried to make hot chocolate and I think I almost broke the machine. So I've got to go in here. I think I figured it out, but I had to ask for help. If I hold that and press that, and then maybe the water, it's gonna come out. I'm not sure. Maybe not. Or maybe it'll just be very chocolatey. There we go. Okay, Julia, we have a surprise for you, which is that you're moving to a different room. So we have packed up all your stuff, and it's in this little cute little red flyer truck, and we're moving up to the third floor. So hopefully you'll like your new room. Hey.
Hi everybody.
So Julia, you're still in recovery, and you're pretty fast. You're out, which is probably good because I think you're getting some pain relief, and maybe that's a good thing.
It is a good thing.
So your nurse here is really nice. I just told her your whole story.
Yeah, can you ask them?
Hope you don't mind. And Dad's been advocating for you and doing great stuff to get you a good room.
I talked to this other family, and yeah, Mom and I are a good team because my plan is to be as obnoxious as possible, and Mom's really nice.
Good cop, bad cop. But everything went well. The surgery was minimally invasive, which is good, and an anesthesiologist felt like it looked like your pain was fairly controlled. I would call it a success. I mean, you know, in the days to come, we'll see if that's true. But at least for today, I think it's been as good a day as we could have hoped for, right?
Right.
Okay. Well,
of course, right.
Okay. We'll talk to you later.
Hi guys, I'm sort of in the dark, so let's see. That's better. It's 1 in the morning. Just looked for my watch, but I don't have a watch on, so I just read the time off of my allergy band. It's 1 in the morning, and Mom woke me up because they took my catheter out after peeing, so I had to self-cath, which is fine. I do that at home all the time. And they checked my sugar for some reason, and I was at 214. I was like, oh great, let me check it myself. 218, so are they putting insulin in or are they stopping it? They're gonna figure something out, but they may be putting insulin in, which is not necessarily the best idea because I could drop too low. So this is nerve-wracking. And then in terms of how my ileostomy is doing, I am in a ton of pain. I'm super distended and I don't actually have any output yet. I have some blood clots. Other than that, I have no output, which usually by now there should be at least a little bit of output. I don't have any. I'm not super surprised because I'm in a pseudo obstruction, so it's going to take even longer than a normal person, but it's still a bummer because in the meantime I continue to stay bloated and throw up. I got up to pee, and when I got back in bed, well, while I was up on the commode self-cathing, I puked, and I puked up a lot of bile and stomach acid, so that's unfortunate. I'm still puking like similar amount of times per day. When I do puke, it's like 10 times more intense, and more comes up. But anyways, that's my update. Mom, how are you doing?
I'm doing okay. Just glad that today went, knock on wood, went well.
She went in thinking, oh, she's gonna have a ton of adhesions, not gonna be able to do this ostomy surgery today, and I'm gonna have to open her up and then close her back up because her tissue is too friable. And although my tissue is friable, she ended up being able to get the surgery done. So for anybody wondering what my ostomy looks like, here's what it looks like. Alright, now bear in mind it may look a little gross, so I'll put a warning at what time I'm going to be showing it on camera so people who don't want to see it don't have to. Here's my ostomy. That stuff, which looks brown, is actually blood clots. And it goes all the way down to the bottom. Down there.